Hey gamers, and welcome back to a brand new Roblox Jailbreak video. And in today's video, we're covering the best trading stats for 2025 and 2026. However, before we go on with today's video, make sure you subscribe because I'm giving away this Celsius at 40k subscribers, and we are actually really close now. All you're gonna do is make sure you are subscribed, join my Discord server, but I think without further ado, let's get straight on to today's video and get you an absolute pro at trading in Jailbreak. So anyway, as any usual trading video, we need to make our way over to the trading island. Okie dokie, I think it is now time for another cool transition. And here we go. You know what? I can't be bothered. There's no transition this time. Okay, now, since the last trading video I made for 2024, a lot has actually changed. Values are different, the ways to trade and grind are very different these days. And it will continue to be different, but I'm going to show you absolutely everything you need to know for 2025 and 2026. So firstly, you'll have to know exactly what sort of trading guide you're going to use, and that includes the values, a calculator, and a bunch of other stuff. And lucky for you, I've got just the thing for that. I've got the perfect website, that Bedemo officially back as well, so you'll be perfectly good to go with this. So the current best values website we have got is this. It is called Jailbreak Changelogs. All you need to do is search it in on Google, Safari, whatever you use, and click the first link, jailbreakchangelogs.xyz. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to put it in dark mode. Actually, no, screw it, let's keep it in white mode. This is by far the best trading website that we currently have at the moment. Once you're on this website, you want to go here to trading and value. As you can see, you can view items, values, cross-trade ads, calculate trading worth, and access official trading statistics from Bedemo. So then if you come up to the top here, you can see you've got a bunch of things. We're going to start with value list. This is going to give you a general premises on what vehicle is worth what value. Now, this is not only the best website because of the filters, but I mean, if I want, for instance, I can literally just say, oh, I want to trade the Vault 4x4. Type that in, I get both the Vault 4x4 and the Vault Buy, as you can see, 10 million and 1 million respectively. I've got the duped value, I've got the demand, and I've got the trend. So if you click here, you can actually see more details about it, like the times traded, and this is official. For instance, if I go onto actual Jailbreak and I scroll down to the Vault 4x4, where it is, I can't find it. Here it is. As you can see, monthly traded 5807, and it's pretty much identical to the one on the website. And that's because they use the actual official data from Bedemo. And if you did not know, Jailbreak Changelogs has actually officially been supported by Bedemo, so you know it is safe to use. Don't believe me? They literally gave them like $500. But yeah, firstly, you want to use this value list above all, and it's collab between Jailbreak Changelogs and Trading Core. Okay, so say for instance, this guy has added a javelin. I'm probably just going to go, well, I don't really know what's worth the javelin, you know, I'm probably just gonna add, I don't know, like a beam hybrid or something. But with this value website, as you can see, the javelin is worth 47 million, whilst the beam hybrid's worth 19 million. So right off the bat, you can see that. However, the quickest way to do this is go to value calculator. What you need to do is you need to say that you are requesting and then put in the name of the item, so javelin for example, and you want to click the request button or the offer button. It really does not matter. And then for the offering side, I'm going to search up, for instance, my beam hybrid, and I'm going to put offer. As you can see, the total is hugely different. 19 mil over 47. So I mean, technically, it'd be a really good trade if I did this, to be brutally honest. Obviously, it gets a bit more confusing, and you definitely need a calculator when you get multiple things at once, such as the Javelin, a Radiant Polar Blue, Radiant White, and Hyper Orange level 1. And I'm putting a Hybrid, Wedge, and JB8. I'm just going to make this a bit smaller so that's still on my screen whilst you can see what we're looking at. But if I look for Wedge, I literally just type it in, I click Offer, and we're also putting the JB8. Click Offer on that, and then we're also looking at Radiant Polar Blue. We click Request on that, same with Radiant White and Hyper Orange level 1. Well, I mean, in this instance, you can still see that it's, you know, quite the difference. But you instantly get all of the values added up straight together. And as you can see, all 4 of these items are worth 47.5 mil, and all 3 of these items are worth 25 mil. Obviously, nobody's going to go ahead with this trade because well, I would if I could, but nobody's going to do that. They're not that stupid because they're all using this website. But then you also have the chance that people have a duped item. And if you go onto the value list right here, say for instance, it's a torpedo. You can see that the cash value is 49 million. However, the duped value is 43.5 million. It's a pretty big difference. And the way that you can actually find out if an item is duped is super easy, and make sure you do check, otherwise you could potentially lose out on multiple $1 million worth of value. The way that you can check this is when you're currently in a trade with a person. Say for instance they add a torpedo, pretend this isn't mine, and you look at the username DanXP. If you go to the values and then dupe finder and then type in the Roblox username, which is DanXPI, and then you click search, you can see that this is duped. There is one dupe item found, and as you can see, it's a torpedo, which is what I own. Now, if I was trading this wouldn't be worth the $49 million value. It would only be worth the $43 million value. And as you can see, that's a huge difference. You have got to make sure you check. It's never been more important to check that you do not get scammed these days, because it really can be quite scary. It's also got another very cool feature, which is you type in somebody's username, for instance, I'm going to do mine, and you can search for OG vehicles. As you can see, look, this is my account. There's 7 OG items found originally that are no longer owned by me. That is my snake, things like my Goliath, my galactic carbon. I don't know where my Vault 4x4 is, because I definitely do not own my OG Vault 4x4, but you know, it's somewhere. But it still gives quite a lot of good suggestions of what is missing. Now, one of the best features on this website, and one of the best ways to actually trade without getting scammed on this website, is using their trading adverts. Now, no other website that I know of actually has this feature, where you can legitimately just test and see what people will offer you for what thing. You don't need to actually go into servers and look through the entire list of people here, see if they've got the item that you want. You can just go straight on this website. As you can see, if you go to values and then you go to trade ads, you can see all the adverts created. This was created 54 minutes ago, 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 4 hours, 3 hours, 7 hours. And say for instance, you're actually looking to get, you know, thrusters, for example. This guy is offering a... Oh wait, never mind, I got that wrong. Sorry, say for instance you're trying to get a javelin. You'd need to give him thrusters and spike. That's what he's asking for. He probably won't do anything else. But you click make offer. Make sure you are logged into this website. You can either use your Discord or Roblox account. I use my Discord account, for example. You'll click make offer and then click that, and it will send the guy a notification. And then when you have that, you can talk with him on Discord or on Roblox, send each other messages, and just see what if you want to do that trade and get the items that you want and the items that he wants. It's very, very good feature. It's very well optimized, and the people that made this website have done an incredible job of it. I just want to preface this that this video is not sponsored. It's just a genuinely good tool to use when trading, and it is the best way to trade inside Jailbreak in 2025 and 2026. There is literally no reason to not use this website. It is free, and it is the best of the best. There is literally no better than this. It is absolutely incredible. Obviously, nobody wants to get scammed, so can I just preface this that you should be very careful when using any sort of trading website. Even though this one is backed and endorsed by Badimo, Asimo, BadCC, and Real Epic Tank, does not mean you should not be careful when trading. It is obviously very risky. Your items are subject to losability. Now, you can use all of these. You can use the value list. There's also the value change log, so you can see what items have gone up in value or what have lost value. They're updated literally every day, so they're very up to date. If you want to find your OG items, for example, you can do that. If you want to find, you know, what people have in their inventory without even being in there, you can literally do that. I mean, as well as that, you can literally see how much money people have in the game, like in terms of value. This guy's got friggin' $14 billion worth of value. That's absolutely insane. If this person's watching the video, please contact me. I would like to make a video with you. This would be insane. But yeah, use this and make sure you use all of them. Firstly, you're going to check the vehicle's value on the vehicle list. Then you're going to use the calculator to calculate exactly what you are trading. Make sure you always check to make sure an item is not duped. And if it is, you know, make changes to that accordingly. And to find trades you want, use the trade finder and advertisement. Obviously, just make sure you are being careful in trading. Don't blame me if all your stuff gets lost. However, gamers, that will be all for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'm giving away this Celsius at 40,000 subscribers, and we are literally so close now. So, you know, you better subscribe. Join my Discord server, follow me on Twitter, and ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, goodbye.